Hello everyone, welcome back to Mulesoft Real-Time Projects, session number 14. Before going to start this session, just a recap of the last session. The last session, we have seen the use case. So use case for deposit amount for the bank customer. Okay. So here, develop an API, right? Okay. Develop an API to deposit amount for the bank customer. So as part of this, so we have done snowflake integration. After that, we have done Gmail integration. Okay. Let me show you. See what we are doing here. As soon as if you trigger your API, the request will come here. Okay. From the listener to API get router. So here it will decide where should go. So it will come here. There's a put method for deposit. Okay. Then first we are querying the database. We are selecting from database whether your account number is present or not. If it is present, okay, then go and update your amount. And if the update is successfully done, here you are generating, okay, email. Okay, it will go to flow reference. In this flow reference, it is going to decide which flow you need to execute. Okay, here there is a flow, deposit email flow. Here we are going to send an email. If the record is not available in database, just simply you are sending a message like, okay, your account is not exist. Please try with different account. Okay, that is what we have discussed so far. And we have tested in our local. Now, let's go to board dev.azure.com. In today's class, okay, in today's session, we are going to talk about create repos, okay, create repository for new API and implement CI/CD process. So once it is completed, we'll pick up another user story for design. Okay. Okay, this design is completed. So I'm going to mark it as done. Now we are in this phase. So as soon as if you started, right? Okay, anyway, this is also completed. So we have to do it, doing import YAML and develop the deposit use case. You can make it as deployment for Cloudhub. Okay, unit test for this case. Okay, unit test also done. Unit testing is nothing but you are going to test in your local. Now create pipelines. So this is pending, and deployment for Cloudhub. Okay, this is what we need to implement. So in order to create pipelines and deployment, so first you need to create a repo. So what you need to do, just go to repo here, click on this drop down. Here we do have new repository. Okay, so here you need to provide your project name. Just observe carefully. So here the branching strategy. What is the branching strategy we are following? First we need to create develop and future branch. Then we need to create user story branches. Okay, the same thing we are going to follow here. Develop. Simply create another branch. Future. Release one. Okay. From here you need to create user story. Now what is the sprint? Sprint-2, right? We are working. Okay, I'll create Sprint-2 from future. Okay, so this is very important from where you are selecting. Okay, now just clone this one. Clone. How to clone? You can go to your workspace where you want to place. Okay, Mulesoft real-time project. Okay, so here I want to keep it. Okay, just give right click, open git bash, git clone, paste the URL -b. It's like a branch. What is the branch name? User story underscore sprint underscore 2. Okay, now you can close this one. Now you can go to your project, give right click, show in, go to System Explorer. Open this one, Control A, Control C. So wherever you have cloned, right, you have to paste it for the very first time. Very first time you have to paste it here. Okay, done. Now just observe here, remove this, delete this one, but don't delete from a disk, but you can delete from AnyPoint Studio. Go to file, click on import again, AnyPoint Studio project from file, uncheck this one, and you can go to your clone location. Okay, so Mulesoft real-time banking project. So this is the cloned one. After this, select this. Today I will show you, instead of going to, okay, using git commands while pushing, right? See here you can see it is sync with user story sprint1 deposit. So earlier, this color, I mean, I'll show you. This one is not available. This yellow. Okay. Now, in order to, okay, first I'll show you how to do with git commands also. Okay. See, in order to push your code, what you can do, you can go to the project location. You show more options. Open git bash. See, now you are in a user story Sprint-2. So what you need to do, git status, so that you can able to see all untracked files. Okay. Now git add. If you give dot, it will add all the files into your local. Okay. Now again, you can type git status. Okay. These are the files you are going to add. Git commit -m use case or code logic. You can get, okay, code logic for deposit amount. Git commit. Okay, commit is done. Git push -u origin. Just give double click and paste. See, now I am going to do refresh here. Just observe. See, as soon as if I done refresh, right? Okay. So automatically you can able to see just now. Okay. Now what you need to do, you need to create a pull request. Pull request. So the branch you need to select as a future branch. So here you need to provide your required reviewers and create a pull request, and you need to share, okay, this pull request with your reviewer. He is going to review. Okay, he is going to review all those things. So once he reviewed, he is going to approve. So once it is approved, we are going to merge the code from future to, sorry, not future, user story to future branch. So no merge conflicts, autocomplete. Okay. The complete merge. It is completed now. Okay, it is completed. Now try to understand. Okay. So this is in my system. Okay. This is in my system. I have already cloned and I push the code into repo. Suppose Ravi want to work. Okay. Ravi want to work with the same project. Okay. He want to implement some changes in my absence. Okay. In my absence, or there is another requirement he want to work. In that case, as soon as the workspace, I will delete from here. Mulesoft real-time project. Delete from here also. Okay. So what he will do, first he will open AnyPoint Studio. You can consider, okay, any one of you. Okay, any one of you can consider, okay, you guys want to work with this project. So what you need to do, you need to create a branch, or if you want, you can create your user story branch from future branch. From future, what I will do here, I want to create, okay. So always you need to pick the code from user story Sprint-2 or user story sprint. So okay, you are going to create as an user story like okay, the branch name called user story sprint 2.1. Okay, user story sprint 2, someone is already created, so they are working on it. So now what you need to do? Okay, always you need to take the code from feature branch. So from feature branch, the code is already present. Now user story sprint 2.1. Okay, see here also all the changes, whatever the latest changes, it is available from feature. It is there. Now what you need to do? Just clone this. See, you want to implement CI/CD. Okay, someone has to work with okay, the core logic. Okay, and some other guy want to work with Azure pipelines and CI/CD implementation. Okay, so in that case, you can create one more user story branch on top of feature branch and clone it. So you know how to clone and how to import into your AnyPoint Studio by using command lines. Now, just see, instead of using command lines, what you can do, go to File, Import. So here you can see Git. So you can select anyone, okay? Project from Git. I'm going to select this, clone URI, okay? So here you need to paste, okay? Here you need to paste this. See, what is the password? See, this password we have to generate. It's like a token. Click on this settings, user settings. Here you can see personal access token. Okay, personal access token. Just click this one and regenerate. See, this is your token. See, always. See, you can use this token. You can use this token. You don't have any personal access token yet. Okay. See, now it is going to expire on okay 14/02/2025. Okay, fine, cool. Now my token is this one. So you can keep it in somewhere. Okay. See, I'm going to show you the two ways. Okay. One way you already know by using git bash commands, how to clone and how to push. But here we don't have that project, how to clone. Okay. What you need to do, file, import and git. So here you need to provide your URI. Here you need to provide your password. So, okay, every time you need to provide your password. So if you store as a, okay, if you click this one, it will store in a secure store. Okay, next time I will store this. Okay, click on next, deselect all. So which branch you want to clone now? Okay, you have to select your branch, user story, sprint 2.1. Okay, now this is very important. Browse where you want to place your code. D drive, workspace, Mulesoft real-time project. Click on next. Click on finish. See, automatically it is cloned here. Now again, I'm going to delete this. I'll show you one more time. Just observe. Okay. This one only. Create new branch. Suppose, or else you can take the existing branch also. That will also work. I want to implement CI/CD. Okay. What I will do? User story. CI/CD. So in which sprint you are implementing? Sprint-2. Okay. So this is my branch now. User story / CI/CD Sprint-2 based on feature branch. Always you need to create. Okay. So this is the latest code. Just do clone, copy, go to your AnyPoint Studio, file, import. Here you need to select Git, project from Git with smart import, clone URI. See, automatically it is coming here because you have copied here, right? Okay. You have copied. I mean, you cloned this one and you have copied. So that is the reason it is coming here. So or else what you can do, you can replace it. Okay. Now here you need to provide your password. So password is your token. Okay. So how to generate this token? Go to user settings, personal access token. You can select this one and you can click on regenerate. Okay. You can click on regenerate. So this way you can generate, or else what you can do, there is an option called new token. So you can generate new token with how many days it has to expire. Okay. So these options you have to select. Okay. How to generate new token. Okay. So once new token is generated, you have to paste it here. Now just do deselect all, select your corresponding branch. Okay. So here you need to select your destination directory. So this is very important. So where you want to place your code. Okay. Click on next and finish. Okay. You can learn both the ways. Okay. So one is by using git commands and this one using AnyPoint Studio. Okay. Now it is loading deposit amount. Now we need to implement CI/CD. So in order to implement CI/CD, you can take any existing project, go to repos. So which we have implemented already. I'll go to scheduler to balance. Okay. Go to pom.xml. So here Cloudhub deployment, right? Okay. Just to copy this. Copy this. I can see this is not in a mule, or what happened? See here you can observe the mule symbol, it is not coming. Okay. Okay, fine. So even though it is coming as different, okay, still it is loading. Okay, that is the reason. Loading mule snowflake. Okay, let me try to run this now. Okay, cannot run. The project may have class path issue. Workspace may be corrupted. Okay, I'll clone and import, and later I'm going to push the code. Okay, that way we can see the repos amount deposit. clone, use of real-time project, some more options, git bash, what is the branch? User story, CI/CD, Sprint-2. Okay, now the clone is done. Just close this. Over here, file, import. Okay, it is in your local. Then you need to select AnyPoint Studio from file system. Try to select this one. So where it's cloned. What happened? User story, Sprint, CI/CD. Okay, it is asking for the credentials. Okay. Wait is cool 21334. Okay, it is cloned successfully. See, nothing is there. User story, CI/CD, Sprint-2. What is the issue? Let me check. Mulesoft real-time projects. Unpacking objects is done. Okay, now we can see. So there are some files it is missing. Exchange doc source. Okay. But here you can see. Okay. Exchange doc source. Get ignore. Okay, fine. File and import. AnyPoint Studio. Deposit. Just to finish. And now we can see this mule symbol. Okay. For the cloning and all, so what you can do, see that will also work, but okay, you can try file and import that option also, git import. But I'll show you how to push this code. Okay. without using git commands. Now, here you need to implement CI/CD. That's very simple. So we have already implemented for a couple of projects. Go to that project. Okay, go to first. What you need to change? form.xml. See, this is very important for an interviews also. They will ask. Okay. So in order to implement CI/CD, what are the changes that is required? First, I need to change configurations. In the form.xml, you have to add a configuration. Inside this configuration, just do paste this one. Okay. So you know already what are these configurations. Okay. So while we are creating, while we are doing manual deployment process, so that time we are going to provide this environment and region and workers and worker type and object store and these kind of things. So those values we are configuring here. Next, we have to create this one, Azure pipeline.yaml file. In the project level, just give right click, new file, Azure pipeline.yml. Okay. See, this also we can generate. This also we can generate. I'll show you now. Okay. But as of now, just do copy paste. Deposit, right? See here, just give right click. There is a team option. Team. You can see there is a team option here. Here, you can select commit or push. Okay. You can select commit. So as soon as if you select commit, so here you can able to see git staging. Okay. Git staging. I will show you. See git staging. So here, how many files we have modified? 2 files. Those 2 files, it will come here. So do you want to add entire 2 files? So what you can do, you can select this plus plus button. Okay, it's very simple. See, plus plus. Or you want to remove one. Okay, you can do minus. Okay, something like this. You can select everything. Then here you have to write commit message. CI/CD configurations. See here, I'm not using any git commands. Okay, just simply you can use like, okay, commit and push the password. The password is this one, token. See, now it is done. Okay, you have successfully save your code into repository. Close this one. You can go and verify if you want. Amount deposit API. See here. If you go to history, CI/CD configurations we have added now. Now form.xml. Okay, these are the changes. Now go to pull request. Create pull request. So this is very important. From user story to future branch always. How many files? 2 files. So before raising PR, you can verify once and raise the PR with your technical lead or your architect. So what he is going to do, he is going to approve and going to merge the code. Okay. So once it is merged, now code push is done and code merge also done with the future branch. Now what you need to do, you need to create pipelines. In order to create pipelines, click on this pipelines. Just observe carefully. Now, new pipeline, Azure repo. So for which one we need to create? So this is our new API, customer amount deposit. See, if you go with start pipeline, okay. See those options, right? See the trigger and VM image and those kind of things you can able to see here. See the same options only. See the trigger and the pool, okay. And if I go with so assistance and if I type MAVEN, okay, MAVEN. See if I add simply, see the script is going to add here. See the script is added here. The same script only we have added here. Okay, the same script. So instead of going for multiple times, okay, with these options, so simply we are creating one file. Okay, simply we are creating one file and we are going to use that file. Okay, amount deposit. Click on this existing Azure pipeline because we do have already this pipelines. Select the branch always feature, not user story branches here. And select Azure pipeline.yaml. Click on continue. Here, you need to provide, okay, the first time you need to set up AnyPoint user and AnyPoint password, okay. And also the branch name, it is wrong, okay. The branch name, it is wrong here. So what I can do, better I'll make the change here. So we do have the branches, see, future underscore release underscore 1. But here we do have release 1, okay. So you have to make sure the future branch name is correct. Now, again, how to push? Go to git staging here, branch name. See, even there is one line change, you have to commit your code, commit and push. Login, okay. See, now successfully completed. Now what you can do, you can go to pull request and create pull request. Select the future branch. Approve. So your reviewer is going to approve and merge. Now this is done. Create pipeline, new pipeline. Click on Azure repo. Click on your project. Click on existing one. So here you need to select your feature branch, Azure pipeline, .yaml, okay. Click on continue. So this is very important. You have to pass your AnyPoint user and password, okay. Create new variable here. Weight is cool underscore 10, okay. Let user override this value, okay. Give okay. Now create AnyPoint password. Now save it and run now. Okay, it is initializing the job. So it is going to run. Now we can log in with AnyPoint Platform. Go to Runtime Manager. See, for the first time, the very first time, you have to set up, and here you can see manually triggered. Okay, this one is manually. So we only triggered this one. So that means in the back end, it is going to run. It is going to run. So this is called pipelines, guys. Okay, CI/CD pipeline, continuous integration and continuous deployment. So what you can do, so it is going to download all the required configurations and it is going to deploy. So here we have an option called deploy. Here it is going to deploy. Okay, it's going to deploy into Cloudhub. As soon as it is going to deploy, here we can able to see there is one more service. So as of now, we have only 2 services. After this, you can able to see 3 services. Now, what is the use of this? So instead of going for manual deployment every time, so what you can do, suppose there is a requirement change. Okay, keep on you are integrating. Okay, keep on you are integrating with your API. Okay, so here I want to add my logic. So here I want to add my logic, suppose. So what happened here? Default or not? Okay, update or not happened. Flow reference. Okay, you can assume. Suppose we have added one more logic to update your details, or you are going to send your details into some other location. Okay, you have added into your project. Okay, you have added into your project. So in that case, what you are going to do, just simply you are going to push your code into Azure repo. Okay, just you are going to push your code into user story branch, and here you are going to raise a pull request. So once the pull request is raised, your reviewer is going to approve and he is going to merge with the future branch. So automatically new changes, you no need to deploy. Okay, you no need to deploy anything. So automatically it is going to run the Azure pipeline. Okay, it is going to trigger and it is going to deploy. Okay, we'll see now. So where it is. See, the very first time it is going to take some time. Okay, it is going to take some time. So because we are doing for the first time with this service. So the next time onwards, it will be quick. Meanwhile, what I will do, just I will add, if the account is not exist, right? Okay. Your account number is not exist in database with bank. See, with bank, I'll keep it here, bank records. Okay, bank records. Please try with the different account number. So before this, simply I'll keep it as, okay, welcome to ViTech Talks. Okay, simply I'll keep like this, ViTech Talks. Welcome to ViTech Talks. Your account number is not exist in database with bank. I have made some changes. Okay, I have made some changes. And I'm going to push this code. Okay, message changes simply. Okay, message changes. Message changes. So you are continuously integrating. Okay, see, integrating is nothing but you are continuously changing your project. You are continuously adding the requirements. See, now I have added only small one. Okay, small requirement. Okay, it's like just changing the display message. So the developers are going to add the requirements, keep on. Okay, so don't bother about the deployment process. You can keep on change your files and deploy. Okay, now it is deploying. So okay, as of now I didn't raise the pull request. We'll see once it get complete, then we'll raise the pull request, how it is going to work. Okay, deploying artifact, creating an application, starting an application. Okay, now we can go and verify. If you do refresh, you can able to see one more application here. See, it is deploying. So what is the time? Okay, so everything you can see here. So if I click this one, okay, this is the domain. Okay, this is the URL. You can go to settings and you can take the app URL here. Okay, app URL, app URL. Okay, still the process. I mean, still it is deploying. So here you can see logs. Started workup. Okay, now object store, use schedulers. Okay, this is not a scheduler. This is an API. If it is a scheduler, so here we can see the scheduler timing and everything. So this is the dashboard. Okay, so how much memory it is consuming and those kind of things. Okay, you can see here. See, we are getting 504 gateway timeout because this one is not available. Okay, this one is not available. So that is the reason. So once it get deployed, we can able to access this. So meanwhile, let me take this URL. Okay, Cloudhub URL. /console. So if you go with console, you can directly access. Or else what you need to do, you can go to Thunder client VS Code. See this one for localhost 8081/API/deposit. Let me duplicate this. And develop deposit amount. Okay, API. So here, so instead of localhost, what you need to do, you need to see now it is started. Okay, now it is started. Let's go to setting and take the URL here. HTTP ViTech bank customer amount API. Okay. So this is the Cloudhub URL / API. See, instead of localhost, what you need to keep localhost 8081. Instead of this, you need to keep the Cloudhub URL. That's it. Okay. So it is not yet changed. Dev. Okay, whether this is working or not, we can verify here. Okay, simply I'm going to provide 857 is already there. 85855 I'll give. Could not resolve host name and IP address. Verify HTTP IO / API. See, your account number not exist in database with the bank. So this account number is not exist. So that is the reason you are getting this. So even if you go to logs, okay, see who is triggering at what time. See record not found for the given input. Okay, like this you will. Now what I will do, see once it is deployed, anyone can access. Anyone can access. So you can see only few names. Okay, cool. Let me take my account. The email ID which I have given. Okay, 857 only. Okay, cool. So now I want to deposit something. Okay, I'm going to provide the correct account number. Is not exist in the database. Okay, what is the bank? The bank name is ICICI. Okay, ICICI. See, account number and bank name should be correct. See, amount deposit successfully done for the customer, the bank ICICI. Okay. Now you can also verify here. $7,000 was there. Okay, 7,000. Now I want to add 3 more. Okay, 3 more thousand. Okay, 7 plus 3. So it should be 10 now. See now the balance is 10,000. See, as soon as it is updated, so it should generate an email, right? Okay, let's see. See, let me log in. See, automatically the email also coming. See, this is to inform you that your account has been credited 3,000 today and total balance is 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now, just observe here. If the account is not exist, right? Okay, I'll go with that scenario. We have added something. We have added in this scenario only, right? Okay. Welcome to ViTech Talks. Okay. So if you observe this one, bad request. Okay, I see. I'll keep it as. See, what is the message we are getting? Your account number is not exist in the database with the HDFC. Please try with the different account number. But there is a requirement change. Okay, the client wants, okay, this message. Okay, welcome to ViTech Talks. And in between, there is a records we have added. So as soon as if you add it into your repo, so what you can do, you can go to repos, click on this corresponding repository, create pull request. Just create pull request to the future branch with the required reviewer. Okay. So what he is going to do, he is going to review and approve and merge the request. So this will take time. Okay. Normally, he's going to review and he's going to approve. As soon as he's going to approve, right? See, I didn't trigger anything. So here also you can see individual CI for features. Okay. So it's automatically trigger the pipeline. It's automatically trigger the pipeline. And it is going to deploy. Okay, it will take some time. It will take some time to get it deploy with your changes. So this is called CI/CD process. So what you are doing, okay, hey developer, don't bother about the deployment process. See, whatever the changes you do have, you can change it. Okay, you can test it in your local if you want. Then you can push your code into repo and raise the pull request. So as soon as your reviewer is going to approve, okay, and merge the code into feature branch, the CI/CD process, the DevOps, okay, it is going to take care. Okay. See, normally this work, okay, CI/CD. So this kind of work, there is a separate team, okay, DevOps team, they are going to do. But if you learn this also, it's a value add for your resume. Okay. So nowadays, so not only development, so everyone is asking for the CI/CD process. So this way, see, the organization don't require the multiple people, right? Okay, the developer can do development as well as the deployment. That's it. See, this is very simple process. Like just you need to create the configuration files and you have to add. That's it. pom.xml and Azure pipeline you have to modify. Okay, it is deploying now. Okay, see here. Okay, see, the first time it took how much time? Okay, we'll see. 19 minutes ago. Okay, that's fine. See, the duration is 9 minutes. So it took 9 minutes to complete the pipeline the very first time. So this time, so hardly it will take 3 to 4 minutes. That's it. See, now it is deploying. Okay. So it will verify. So already exist and it is going to do redeploying. Okay. It is redeploying. See, you don't need to bother about this one. Okay. Once you set up the pipeline, so automatically it is going to deploy. So these are the loggers. Okay. Now we're in a dev environment. See, next time onwards, I won't explain this deployment process. Okay. So what I will do, simply I will create and I will deploy in my end, because it is taking some time, right? Okay. Okay, it is deploying now. See, the same process for all the APIs or batch process, whatever we have developed. Okay, the same process we are going to follow. Now, okay, we'll see. Observe carefully. So what is the response? Okay, whether it is going to change or not. Okay, still it is taking the old code only. Okay, still not yet done. So once you can able to see with the green color, you can trigger this. See what you guys can do. I'll give you the URLs. Okay, for creation of account. You can create your accounts and you can update your bank balance and you can verify whether you are getting any emails or not. So you can see only few here. I can see only few names. Okay. If you didn't create, then you can use, okay, I'll give you the URLs. Anyway, the links will be available in videos descriptions also. You can go through that. Okay. Still, I'll go to logs. See, your application has started successfully. Okay, that means you can trigger. See now, welcome to ViTech Talks. Your account is not exist in database with HDFC records. See, this is what we have modified. See how it came. So this is called continuous integration and continuous deployment. You can, developer is going to keep on modify the requirements and is going to push the code into repos. The pipelines is going to take care about the deployment process. Now, so how to test by using web console? So that is very simple. See, you no need to provide API/deposit and these kind of things, everything. Okay. So what you can do, just take this URL. Okay. Go to any browser, type console. See, this is called documentation, right? See, anyone can open this. Okay. As of now, okay, there is no security we have provided. Go to summary, go to deposit. Okay. Click on this, put method. So here you can provide your details. Okay. Here you can provide your details. Okay. Let me take any one of the account number here. Okay. I'm going to take this account number, the HDFC. This guy is from HDFC. Okay. So I'm going to deposit 3,000, the username and password. See, as a developer, you know how to use the Postman, okay, or Thunder client. but the end user doesn't know, right? So that is the reason. Okay, this is going to help. Okay, this is going to help our testers. See, they can see everything. See what is the required field, what is the minimum characters we need to provide, what is the bank name I can provide, deposit amount. Okay, so these things and all they can provide, and just click on send. See, amount deposit successfully done for the account number. Okay, see, as much you want you can update. Now you can see, now we can verify. Now we can verify. See here, 33,000. Okay, 33,000. Okay. Now suppose if you provide wrong account number, what will happen? You will get the error message saying like your account number is not exist in database. Please try a different one. So this scenario, we won't generate any email. Successful scenarios, we are going to send an emails like this. Okay, like this. Account amount deposit done successfully for the corresponding banks with this message. Okay. So this is one console. Okay, I'll take another one. I'll give you both the URLs. Design. Okay, Cloudhub URL. Okay, fine. See here you can create the account. Okay. Here you can create the account. So what you need to do, you can give your username. Okay, don't use any Postman or Thunder client. Just directly go through this URLs. Okay. First one for customer account creation. So what you need to do is, okay, you have to create your account. Okay, first I'm going to delete entire data now. Okay, I'm going to delete entire data here. Okay, I'm going to delete entire data here. So what you need to do, just try to access this first. Okay, access this and create your account. Next one is deposit. Just add some amount. Okay, first you have to use this URL. First you have to use this URL and create an account. Create an account, customer name, bank, type, branch name. So this is very important. The account number, atmPin, ifscCode. So here deposit amount, it will be an optional. Okay, anyway. So this we are not going to add anything. So even though if we provide, so there is no logic to add this. Your proper email ID so that you will get an email at every day 9 p.m. Okay, every day 9 p.m. automated email. Okay, so that is one thing. And you have to deposit. After deposit, you will get one email, and after creation of account, okay, you will get one email. Just observe whether you are receiving an emails or not. Okay, the creation of account, you will get an email. Okay, it's like successfully you have created an account. Next one is deposit. If you perform deposit, email will get generated. Now every day at 9 p.m. Okay, every day at 9 p.m. you will get an email with the bank balance. So as of now, we have completed these three functionalities, and next class we are going to discuss. Let's go to board. What we can pick? Go to sprints. Okay, we'll go with design and development for check balance. Okay, so how to check your balance? See, if you have time, then it's very simple for the design, guys. Okay, for the design, it's very simple. Query parameters, account number, okay, everything. Okay, everything I'll go with the query parameters this time. Okay, this is the requirement. Query forms, bank, type, account number, and atmPin. Okay, just we need to design this. Okay, for development, we'll see. Develop test API for check balance. Okay, there are some scenarios. Okay, just try to understand and we will implement in an evening class. As a developer, I want to develop an API based on the YAML. Okay, and below requirements. Check balance resource is used to check the total balance of valid account. Before fetching a total balance, you have to check whether there is any account exist with the account number and bank name. See, the same way we have done, right? For the deposit. First you need to select and you have to verify whether this bank is available or not. Okay. If no, return the response saying that, okay, your account is not exist. Please enter the valid details. Okay, that's fine. If yes, check whether the account status is active or not. See whether account status is active or not. If not, saying like, okay, it is temporarily locked. Please visit to nearest branch. Okay, this message you want to keep. If account is exist with the account number and bank name and active status, okay, atmPin, whether it is valid or not, you need to verify. See, the atmPin also we have to verify in this logic. If the wrong pin is already, okay, 3, okay, every time we have to update, like, okay, we have 3 attempts, right? Okay, the same logic we need to implement here. Then if you have given 3 times as a wrong pin, then we are going to lock. You are going to lock the account. Okay, you are going to lock the account. Okay, if wrong pin value is less than 3, then increment by 1 by 1. Okay, if ATM pin is correct, then display the corresponding describe variable. Okay, see here we have to generate an email for every failed attempt. See, failed attempt, send out an Gmail. Okay, upon all attempted fail, send out an email like, okay, account is locked. So here we need to say, so your account will be locked after 3 attempts, but here after this, after lock also you have to mention like your account is locked. Okay, anyway, I'll share this requirement with you. So anyway, that Excel sheet, right? In that Excel sheet, all these requirements are available. Okay, you can go to classroom notes or GitHub link. you can go to GitHub link and you can verify this. Okay. So you can go through this one today. Design and development for the check balance. It seems like it will take some time. I think it will take 2 classes for the development. Okay. So not 2 classes it will take. Okay, fine. No worries. Okay, I'll add the requirements. Just to go through this. And the design for check balance. Design also I'll add. Okay, this is the design and development. So before implementing, you have to understand the requirements. Okay, carefully. Then we can go for the development. Okay, so now we can close all these things. Okay, so because we have completed everything. See, while closing, right? Okay, you have to update your comments. Okay, but here I'm not doing that. But in your real time, you have to update your comments. What is the work you have done? Okay, so that we can easily track. So deposit amount also done. Okay, fine. Cool. Okay, I'll share you. Okay, the first thing is you have to use these 2 URLs. Okay, create account and update your account balance. The next thing is just to go through this check balance use case. Okay, check balance requirements. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll see you in an evening class. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. No? Okay, I'll consider as no. We'll wind up the session. Thank you.